one nice thing about this place is the scoreboard.
This is where Grand Canyon University plays out.
Oh yeah, okay. Huh.
They don't play NCAA. They're ACHA, American College Hockey Association.
All right, we got a handful of people watching now on YouTube. Welcome to Game 3 of the Cactus Cup Tournament. It's early morning here in Phoenix, 6:30 a.m., and we are playing the Sonoma Flyers. Sonoma Flyers are in first place in our U18 A division here in this tournament. They have a record of 2-0. Fort Collins has a record of 1-0-1, so 1 win and 1 tie. We tied in a thrilling game yesterday. Come from behind, we were down 3-0, and we came and went ahead 4-3, and then lost that lead with 1 minute and 16 seconds left in the game, and the result was a tie. So I would consider this a must-win for Collins. Only the top 2 teams in our division go on to a championship game on Monday. Currently, Fort Collins sits in 4th place with a win and a tie. Good morning, Nicole. Once again, people watching on YouTube, the chat is open, so you can send messages to each other or me. This rink here in Acadia, let's just say it could use some updates. That's okay though, the ice looks good. So it looks like Hayden Stoltz is going to start in goal, and it looks like Jackson, Kai, and Brownie are going to be out there as our forwards, and Ian Suaro and Matt Chambers both scored goals in yesterday's comeback that resulted in a tie. I see 7 people watching on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in, people. Hopefully we get a win here this morning. Puck is dropped. We have a 15-minute period. So hopefully those 6 a.m. practices that Fort Collins has twice a week pay off, because we are getting up early. 6 a.m. practices, and then also living at 5,000 feet. Hopefully that pays off, especially against a team like this who they live at sea level. All right, so those teams kind of back and forth here to begin this game. Here come the Flyers into the Collins zone. Held up at the red line, held up at the blue line, I should say, by Caleb Hay. That goes on down into the Flyers zone. CJ with an opportunity and a glove save by the Sonoma goalie. Nice pressure there by CJ Soros on the 24. So just in terms of stats, total goals in this tournament, for each player. Jackson 2, Brownie 1, Caleb Hay 1, Sasky 1, Keegan O'Connell 2. Keegan actually has 4 points, 2 goals, and 2 assists. I'll continue as soon as I get a chance to look back at my sheet here. Collins, a good opportunity there. And here comes CJ back. CJ's got Caleb in front of him. CJ tries to jump, but that jump attempt intercepted by Sonoma. Puck comes all the way down behind Stolke. Puck in the corner on the near side. And brought ahead by Merrick. And then taken away in the neutral zone. Neither team gaining control of the puck. Finally, Junker dumps it to Keegan. Keegan over to Ty. Ty up to Merrick. Bounce back is sick. And another shot on goal. Easy save for the Sonoma goalie. So I was saying Keegan O'Connell has 4 points in this tournament so far. 2 goals and 2 assists. That's an average of 2 a game. So he is tearing it up. Weston Derby has an assist. Merrick Bellis has 3 assists. The second most points on the team behind Keegan O'Connell. That puck flipped high up in the air. Dumped in by Sonoma. Ty Morris chases. And we're going to have our first penalty of the game. That's going to be a slash. I believe that Collins is going to go on the power play. Let's see. Yep, that penalty box door opens. Where is the penalty box? Oh, it's going to be on Collins. That's strange. It's going to be on Kellen. He had already gone to the bench. He had no idea the penalty was on him. I thought for sure they were calling that on a Sonoma player. So Collins going to be on the penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. Puck controlled by Sonoma. Some of the Collins players were hanging out, talking in the hot tub last night. That shot, Ty doesn't know where it is. It went high up in the air. Dangerous. And that puck finally cleared. And they were saying that this Sonoma team is a team of pretty decent players, but they have 2 outstanding players who are both seniors in high school. So probably 17, 18-year-olds, older than our boys, who are just both standout players. So hopefully we can control them and we have a chance to come out with a victory. And that puck all the way around the boards and comes out of the zone, and Sonoma needs to regroup. They'll cross the blue line cleanly. They've got a 2-on-1 opportunity. That shot saved by Hayden Schultz. Sonoma with the puck behind the net. There's a shot. It goes wide. Big hit by Ty Morris in that corner. And Ty with it. Doesn't get all of that. Tried to wrap it around and just didn't get hold of the puck. Jackson with it. Jackson tries to get out of the zone. So in this tournament, you've got to gain the red line before you dump it in on the kill. The boys got to keep that in mind because that's not usually how they play. I think that's why Jackson didn't just dump it immediately. So Jackson, Kai on the kill along with Ian and Matt Chambers. That shot goes high. The Sonoma doing a pretty good job of controlling the puck here. Jackson chases that player out of the zone. Nice job, and then goes right to the bench for a change. On comes Brownie. Puck jumped in. 5 seconds left on the penalty to Kellen. Puck still in the zone. Brownie had a chance to clear, but couldn't do it. And that one's finally cleared up towards... No! Oh, boy. I'm saying no because that player for Sonoma went down with just a teeny part of Caleb Hayes' stick in his skates. And the ref immediately put his arm up. So Collins is starting this game out on the kill. This is our second minor penalty in a row. we've got our work cut out for us. Sonoma did a nice job of setting things up several times in our zone, as they do again here. Yeah, comes out of the zone. Nice play there by Weston. Pressure on that player. Puck pops out. CJ. CJ always hard on the forecheck on the penalty kill. Weston also. Nice aggressive play by both of those boys. And Sonoma comes back with it. The Collins, not one penalty in the last game yesterday, the 4-4 tie. And already 2 penalties in this game in the first 5 minutes. There's a shot goes wide. That was a dangerous attempt there. Just over a minute left in the penalty kill for Collins. Merrick Bellis putting some pressure on that Sonoma player, keeping the puck from entering the zone. Nice play by Merrick, who's just not giving up, dogging that player and pushes it against the boards. Way to go, Merrick. And Kellen then keeps it in the zone. This is what you want on the penalty kill. Just that duo of Merrick and Kellen not letting Sonoma get out. And now there's 35 seconds left in the power play for Sonoma, and Merrick's still not giving up. That was great. And finally, here comes Sonoma, and Cole Leary blocked that shot, but lost the handle. His stick went flying. And here comes Kellen. That's going to do it for the penalty. There's only 10 seconds left, and Kellen dumps it, gains the red line, and dumps it all the way in. So in the first game of this tournament, Collins made the mistake a couple times. Junker goes down. That leaves only 2 guys to defend. Penalty is now over. Dangerous play right through the slot. And that puck comes all the way down. That's going to be icing. So Collins, to start this game, overcomes 2 major hurdles, and they kill 2 penalties right off the bat. So let's see what we can do now that things are even strength. 8:08 left in the first period, no score against this Sonoma Flyers team, a team that is in first place in our division. If we hope to get into the championship game on Monday, then we need to win this game. I can't imagine a scenario where, with a tie or a loss, that we could be one of the top 2 teams. Colby box controls up to Sasky. Nice pass. Sasky dumps in right on net and covered by the Sonoma goalie for a face-off. So I didn't finish talking about the points. So Dylan's got an assist. Keegan O'Connell's got 2 goals and 2 assists. Matt Chambers, a goal and an assist. Cole Leary, 1 assist. Ian Smaro, a goal. And Bucky's got a goal. That's the scoring so far through 2 games of this tournament. Hopefully Collins adds to that in this, the 3rd game of the tournament. Big hit up against the board. Sasky clears. So through the first 7.5 minutes of the game, it's really been all Sonoma. 4 of those 7 minutes they've played on the power play. Collins has yet to really set up and get any serious offensive opportunities. Sonoma player down the far side into the zone, controlled behind the net. Kai is on. Keegan checked up against the board. A lot of action behind Stolte. 4 players trying to wrench that puck through. Finally, Sonoma brings it out to the point. They shoot it. Saved by Hayden Stoltz, and Jackson comes along the near side with it. Jackson with speed into the zone. Cleanly, Jackson shoots it. And they're going to call offsides. Oh, nice play by Jackson. But if they were offsides, it was not by much. Jackson, Brownie, Kai stay out there, along with Ian and Matt Chambers on defense. Face off right in front of us here. Face off controlled by Sonoma. Saved by Hayden Stoltz. Easy run for him. That shot attempt collected. Sent up towards Jackson. Can't handle that pass. Back is Ian. Goes D to Matt Chambers. Matt sends it all the way up ice. That's touched by Jackson, but it was behind the red line, so that's going to be icing. And Collins is going to get a change. They just changed their forwards. So Matt Chambers and Ian Suarez stay out there. And out comes Weston in his line. Weston, Caleb, and CJ. Face off controlled by Sonoma. So kind of a slow start here for Collins. They're not getting a whole lot of opportunities to score in this game. They've been great defensively. And that shot blocked by Caleb. Nice job. Sonoma holds it in all the way across ice. A shot. It's caught up in Hayden's equipment. He just covers up, sits down on the ice, and pinches his legs together. And the puck was somewhere under him and did not cross the line. The referee was right there watching closely. No score here in the first period. 5 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first period. Bucky comes out on defense along with Paul Leary. Another face-off controlled by Sonoma. Yunker stopped that with his skate, but immediately lost control. And there's a pass across ice, backdoor attempt. That backdoor is what really hurt Collins yesterday. Seemed like all four of the opponent's goals were scored on backdoor plays. So Collins needs to generate some offense in this game, just being controlled by this Sonoma County team. Sonoma in northern northern California, I should say. Kellen gains the red line, shoots it in. He skates off the ice towards the bench. And that comes Sonoma getting out of their zone again. They have had a lot of success getting into the Collins zone. Heiser jumps it. Collins has got to figure out how to clear the zone and start getting some offense. Goldie Box sends it into Sasky, skates. Sonoma into the zone. Across ice. Luckily, that pass was a little behind the Sonoma player. Colby Box with it. Colby controls. Sends it up, and that's going to be icing. They called it. Yeah, looked like they could have waved that off. It seemed like the Sonoma player kind of put on the brakes a bit, hoping that it would cross that line before he got there. Typically, if a referee senses that, they'll call off the icing and say, hey, you could have got there. But they didn't do it in that situation. Ty Jackson and Brownie out there on offense. Just under 4 minutes left in this game. Well, there's another dangerous play. Sonoma, lots of shots on goal. Jackson dogs from behind. That one kept in. Here comes Ty. Ty with speed down the near side. Ty into the zone. Poked away from him. That puck sent all the way down by Sonoma for icing. All right, so let's see if we can generate some offense. Jackson, Ty, and Brownie stay out there. Actually, Nelly changes his mind and they skate off. Out comes Weston, CJ, and Caleb. Ian and Matt Chambers are defenders. Won by Collins. Shot on goal. Good play by Ian Suarez just to put one on net and see what happens. There we go. Caleb behind the net drops it towards Weston. And Collins is going to get their first power play of the game. That looks like it's going to be a cross check on a Sonoma player. We got one big player, number 56, and it looks like he's going to the box. No, somebody else. Yeah, okay, so he went to the bench, and the referee followed him and said, no, 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 you're not sitting on the bench. You're sitting in the penalty box. And he sits down. All right, so here we go. Our first power play of the game comes back to Matt Chambers. Matt sends it over to Ian. Ian shoots it, and there's a nice attempt there by CJ. Didn't get all of it. Caleb tries to corral that puck, can't do it right in the slot. Comes back to Ian. Ian over to Matt. Matt sends it in looking for a rebound, and there is one, but no Collins player can get their stick on it. Two Collins players go down in the heat. They've got to get back into the play to avoid a short-handed attempt. And there's a 2-on-1, and there's that puck hits the side of the net. We saw that net move and thought maybe it went in, but it hit the side of the net. So 1 minute and 15 seconds left in this power play for Collins. They've got to regroup here. And here comes Merrick. Merrick down the far side. Nice pass to Matt Junker, but it went off his stick. And then Matt collects it again. In the corner, Matt Chambers sends it over to Ian. Ian shoots it. Save by the Sonoma goalie. So Collins finally with some offense here on this power play. Puck still not out of the zone. Bouncing around towards the blue line. Still held in. Nice job by Kellen. And now Matt Junker shoots it. Oh, great opportunity for Junker. But a save by the Sonoma goalie. 39 seconds left. In this power play for Collins. Minute 39 left in the period. Face off controlled by Sonoma, and they clear the puck. Comes down into the Collins zone. Bucky collects. Bucky goes back behind his own net, and then the outlet pass to Cole Leary. Cole down the near side. Drops it for Bucky. Bucky's shot attempt was glanced off a Sonoma player. So 6 seconds left in the power play. Maybe one more rush if Collins hurries, but that is controlled by Sonoma. That's going to do it for the power play. Just under a minute left in the first period. And Sonoma controls the puck. They're now back at full strength. And then Colby Box intercepts, passes it to Sasky. Sasky down the near side, dumps it into himself. He's got Heiser there with him, and it's controlled by Sonoma. Sonoma out with it. 32 seconds left in the first period. Ty flips it up and glove down by our coach, Riley Nelson. Throws the puck over to the ref. So no score in this third game of the Cactus Cup tournament. 26 seconds left in the first period. Face-off controlled by Collins. That pass gets away from Keegan. Nine seconds left in the first period. See if we can get one more shot on goal. One more attempt. Colby Box, Heiser, both behind the net. And out comes Sonoma. And that'll do it for the first period. No score after one. All right, our Fort Collins boys break their huddle after that 1 minute intermission between the first and second periods, and out we come. Jackson, Brownie, Kai come out to start the second period. Ty and Keegan on defense. 15-minute period about to begin. No score in this game. Shot gloved down by Hayden Stoltz. So in that first period, Collins spent 4 minutes on the power play, about a third of the first period, trying to kill penalties. Not the power play, but on the kill. And that face-off dribbles right towards Hayden Stoltz, and he covers up. So not a lot of opportunities offensively for Collins in the first period, and several good opportunities for Sonoma. Hayden Stoltz called on several times to make some good saves. Collins comes up, Jackson all the way down the boards behind the net, drops it for Brownie. Brownie tried to get it to Kai, missed him, and into the zone comes Sonoma. Brownie wraps it around the boards, but it's taken by Sonoma. Sonoma into the zone, around Kai. There's a shot, save Hayden Stoltz. Brownie into the zone, passes it off the boards to himself. Brownie with speed comes down the side. Nice pass to Kai. Kai can't handle that. And back comes Sonoma out of the zone, dogged by Jackson from behind, keeps the puck in the zone. And Weston comes out. Jackson's going to head to the bench, and not before he sends an elbow into the rib section of a Sonoma player who is skating past Weston. Weston and Caleb. Caleb controls behind the Sonoma net. Caleb shoots it. Sneaky shot, score! Yes, Caleb Hay just came from around the back of the net like he does so often. So good at that kind of wraparound, and just shot it. And I'm not sure how it went in, but it did. That's all that matters. Oh, wow. We'll have to look at that one again when we get back to see exactly what happened. Caleb Hay puts Collins on the board. Oh, it's 35. It wasn't Caleb. It was Weston. Ah, okay. So on that goal, I know Caleb shot it. The goalie may have made the save, and then Weston might have put it in. I'm not sure. We'll have to clarify that after the game. So either Caleb or Weston. Doesn't matter. We're up now in a must-win game if we want to make the championship game on Monday. No play there. Sonoma player went down. Thought the referee might call a penalty. They've been slightly whistle happy this game, especially when it's in Sonoma's favor. Sonoma sends it out in front. There's a shot, goes wide. Collins has got to be careful here. They've got to clear it when they get the chance. And that clear attempt, not successful. Matt Chambers didn't get all of that, and the puck finally comes out of the zone. What you don't want to see this game is for Collins just to play defense the rest of the game, because that's not going to work against this team. They are good, and there's a lot of game left. So Collins is really, and there's a player that goes right around Colby Box. There's a shot, goes wide, and the puck comes all the way down, no icing because they shot it themselves. Collins on a change. Colby box, Sasky, Icer out there. Here comes Sasky. Over to Cole Leary. Cole dumps it in. Sonoma puts a stick on it high and then touches the puck. That's going to be a face-off inside the zone for that high sticking call. So Collins 1-0 now on the Sonoma County Flyers. Sonoma County in northern Colorado, northern California. Now we've got an offside. 11 minutes and 22 seconds left in the second period. Face-off comes right in front of us. Heiser's going to take it. Heiser catches stick on the ice and he's ready. Referee drops the puck and Sonoma controls. Sonoma, nice outlet passing. We just saw one right there. They're a team that shares the puck well and controls it well. Again, Sonoma controlling it. Hayden brushes that one aside. Goal goes down. Puck comes out of the zone, just barely offside. Sonoma player throws his head back, unhappy that he allowed that one to get out of the zone. Number 93, Kemps. Number 2 on Sonoma's last name is Oppenheim. Isn't that the guy who developed the first nuclear bomb? Oppenheimer, something like that. Dumped in by Collins, tipped on its way in, so no icing. And back comes Sonoma. Sonoma with speed. There's a goal. Just a matter of time before Sonoma was going to put one past Stolte. That one, in my opinion, unsavable. Just a perfect shot, bar down from the point, from the near point. That one hit the crossbar and then went down into the net. So this game is tied at 1-1. Jackson chases that puck, gets it out. Kai's got it. Kai into the zone. One man to beat. Tries to dance around. Can't quite do it. And then a big hit up against the boards by Ty on that Sonoma player. Sorry, Kai against that Sonoma player. And there's a shot. And then the rebound, but nobody there for Collins. That Sonoma player skating off the ice, holding his shoulder. Hope he's okay. There's another save by Schulte. Rebound turns into the corner, and here comes Caleb. Hey, Caleb with a goal already. And that shot attempt is gloved down by the Sonoma goalie. Collins getting a change. Out comes Weston CJ, and Caleb on defense. Matt Chambers and Ian Suaro. Sonoma controls. Matt Chambers with it. Matt sends it on net. Never got through. Sonoma down the far side. And that shot scooped up by Hayden Stoltz. 9 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second period of this game, all knotted up at 1 apiece. Game 3, 4-4 Collins of the Cactus Cup tournament. Collins with one win and one tie so far. Nice pass off the boards, but Weston overskated it. CJ's got to wait for Taylor to get back on sides. He does. That pass too far for Weston. Battle for the puck right in front of the Collins bench, and Sonoma comes out with it. Sonoma sends it behind the net. Hayden watches it go by him, and it comes to Matt Chambers. Matt sends it over to CJ. CJ lost the puck in his skates, taken away by Sonoma. Matt scoots it over towards his teammate, but it didn't get there, and now he brings it up the near side. Matt Chambers pushed off the puck by two Sonoma players, just kind of sandwiched in between them, and Matt Junker with it. Matt over to Ian Swaro. Ian sends it up ice to Kellen out of his reach. And here comes Junker with it, but Kellen was off sides, or Junker was off to the races. He was ready to just march down Broadway alone towards the goal, but Kellen was a few feet off sides. Merrick Bellis takes the face off. Kellen and Junker with him. Sonoma trying to break out of the zone, backhanded up towards Kellen by Merrick. In comes Sonoma. Cole Leary. Nice defensive play by Cole in the corner to rub that player off the puck. But Sonoma controls. And now Bucky. Bucky up to Junker. Junker. Merrick can't get there. Comes right back to Cole Leary. Cole bounces it off the boards in Junker's direction. Junker, nice pass to Colby Box. Colby shoots it. Beautiful job by Colby. And a nice pass by Junker. Just a beautiful play there. Good chance for Colby Box. 7 minutes and 12 seconds, just over the halfway point of this game. 1-1 tie. Here comes Keegan. Keegan, the leading scorer so far in this tournament for Fort Collins with 2 goals and 2 assists. Shoots that glove down by the Sonoma goalie. Heiser is going to try it again here. Heiser. Puck bouncing around, neither team controlling. Heiser got his stick lifted by that Sonoma player, and back they come. Sonoma into the zone, easily gloved down by Stolze. And the whistle blows. So the one bright spot in this rink in Arcadia, Arizona is the scoreboard. There it is. We've got a nice scoreboard here. Not much else nice about this rink, but the scoreboard is awesome. And they're actually keeping track on the scoreboard of shots on goal. So right now, shots on goal are 16-13 in favor of Sonoma. Sonoma with it. There's a shot. Another big save by Hayden Stoltz. That player had a good look at the net. And Hayden saved. Iso wraps it around towards Keegan. Keegan sends it up to Sasky. Saw that 8 on his jersey. Thought it was Jackson, but it's Sasky. Sasky's 48. Jackson's 18. And there's a trip, but no call because it was our player. And that's in! Heiser! Ha 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 ha! Dylan Heiss puts it home. Yes. Heiser sent the water bottle off too. Little extra. So the puck somehow made its way to Heiser, and Heiser found himself all alone, one-on-one with the goalie, and sent it top shelf where Mama keeps the peppermint schnapps. Collins ahead, 2-1 now, with 2 goals in this second period. Let's see if they can keep this lead. Beautiful play by Heiser. Here comes Collins. Kai into the zone. He's got Jackson and Brownie with him. Taken away by Sonoma. And Ian Suaro collects. Ian goes over to Matt Chambers. Matt sends it up towards Kai. Kai digging forward. He's got Jackson with him and Brownie. And back comes Sonoma with speed. Matt Chambers. That shot saved. I think the net came off its moorings. So the go-ahead goal scored by Dylan Heiss, or Heiser as we like to call him. And now Collins finds itself back in the lead. There's a shot, another save by Harrison Stoltz. Big rebound, but swept away by Ian Suaro. And there's another penalty. Boy, the Sonoma Flyers go down easy. So Ian Suaro's going to get called. Cross-check is what they're calling. And there goes, oh, sorry, it's Junker. No, sorry, it's Kai. No, Kai goes into the box. And then Ian's behind him, and Ian says, no, Kai, I think it's me. And then Ian sits down in the box, not Kai. So another challenge here. This is the third power play that Collins has given this Sonoma team, and they are good on the power play. And there's a big save, another one by Stoltze. That was a wicked shot by number 56. His last name is Morgan. He's a big boy, and he is strong, and that was a fast shot. And Stoltze stuck that big glove out there and brought it down. So Collins needs a clear. Bucky's going to get it. Sends it off the boards. Nice clear there. Wasn't enough for icing. And here comes Sonoma into the zone. He's got a player out front, and it's covered up by Hayden. So 31 seconds gone in this power play. Minute 29 left. 4 minutes and 41 seconds left in the second period. Collins with a 2-1 lead in this must-win situation. CJ takes the face off. CJ and Kellen out there. CJ flips it up, but right into the legs of the Sonoma player, so it's kept in the zone. There's a shot, saved. Sonoma just pressing, and then a nice clear by Kellen, but it hit the referee and didn't get as far as it would otherwise. Kellen doing a nice job on the forecheck, pushing that player. Kellen's got it. Kellen shoots it. Oh, would have loved that. Beautiful job by Kellen Riebinger for a shorthanded attempt there. Oh, I would have loved to see that happen. 49 seconds left on the penalty kill for Collins. Merrick's going to take the face off. Merrick, Junker, Ty, and Keegan on the kill. Big check behind the play there. And here comes Sonoma back into the zone. Taken away by Merrick. Merrick tries to dance around the player. Can't quite do it. Merrick. And here comes, wow, Junker had a opportunity, a backhand opportunity right in the slot. So Junker and Merrick just doing a great job wasting time on this power play and then also getting some opportunities of their own. Nice job by Merrick. 10 seconds left in this power play, and now Junker just won't give up. And here comes Sonoma. One more rush down the ice. 3 seconds left in the power play. There's a shot deflected by Collins. Team's back at full strength. That shot goes right through Heiser's legs, but it's wide. Keegan with it. Keegan wraps around the boards, comes all the way around. Collins needs a change. Junker's been out there for an eternity. And Sonoma collects. There's a shot. Goes high. Whee. All right. So the Sonoma Flyers now, after that power play, have 25 shots on goal to Collins 16. So Collins getting outshot now. They've had 3 power play opportunities. There's a shot from the point by Sonoma, gloved by Hayden Stoltz. 2:31 left in the second period. Another face-off won by Sonoma. That one sent down into the corner. Kept in by Sonoma. Matt Chambers behind the net. Comes to Colby. Colby loses it. Brings it back to Matt. Matt to Colby. Collins needs to clear this, and they cannot do it. They got to move their legs when they get the puck. And here comes Sasky. He'll get it out to Heiser. Heiser fresh off the go-ahead goal. Heiser into the zone, dumps it in. Not offsides. Looks like it might have been on Colby. He stretched his skate back. And out comes Brownie and Kai. Puck into the slot. Puck bounces right through the crease. And Jackson finally makes it out with his line mates. A little late. Puck comes to Kai. Down in the zone. Jackson giving chase. Sonoma behind their own net. Collins, nice job on the forecheck here, not letting Sonoma out of their zone. Brownie, Jackson controls. Jackson with it. Jackson puts it on net. Didn't get through. And back comes Sonoma on his side. Into the zone. There's a shot. Right in Stoltz's midsection, and he holds on. 1 minute and Collins at 2-1 against the Sonoma Flyers. Collins now with 16 shots in this game. Sonoma with 27. His line comes out. Off one by Collins. Comes out of the zone. Here comes CJ. CJ across the line, and Caleb Hay was way offsides. CJ's headed towards the blue line and then just kind of held up for a second to get around the player. Caleb didn't know he was going to do that, so he'd already entered. Weston's going to take this face off. Won by Sonoma. Sonoma breaks out of the zone. Headline pass. Dance around Cole Lee. You're not going to do that very often. Another shot on goal for Sonoma. They've got 28 shots on goal now. 41 seconds left in the second period. Referee waiting for the rest of the Collins to come out. Weston. Face off, but it comes back around. And the referee blows the whistle. I think the net came off. Yes, it did. And we're going to do it again. Sonoma wins the face off. Bucks Caleb Hayden on the icing. CJ on the puck. Here comes Sonoma, kept in the zone momentarily, then leaking out. Here comes Sonoma. Ty sends it up towards Caleb. Not enough for icing. 4 seconds left in the period. And that'll do it. So 2 goals scored in that period for Collins. 1 goal scored in that period for the Sonoma Flyers. Not sure if the first goal was scored by Taylor or Weston Nerdy. One of those two. I thought it was Caleb, but it could have been Weston. Second goal for Collins in that period was clearly Heiser, who shot it top shelf. So 3 penalties handed out to Collins players in this game. Penalties to Kellen, Caleb, and Ian. And 1 penalty in the first period given to the Sonoma Flyers. So we are due. So 1 period to play, 15 more minutes. Hopefully Collins can hold on to this lead. Nelly giving his boys some instructions. Referee blows the whistle and says, okay, time to play. And now he's got a few more things to say. Schultz is playing a whale of a game so far. Only allowed 1 goal that I don't think an NHL goalie would have saved. Everything else, he stopped. Merrick, Junker, and Kellen are going to start off this 3rd period. Sent in by Junker. Junker up against the boards. Kellen comes out with it. Kellen sends it right into the slot to Merrick, but Merrick couldn't get a stick on it. And here comes Sonoma. Sonoma's going to be desperate this period to even this game out. Collins has got to play good sharp defense. Collins' player went down in the heap. I think that was Merrick. Back comes Ty. Ty sends it up, but nobody there for Collins. Merrick gets off the ice. He got dumped behind his own net, and looking at the referee, wondering why a penalty wasn't called there. None was. Hayden, a big save there. That one deflected, and he had to change directions. Here comes Sasky. Sasky with it. Sasky gets it out of the zone. Nice gritty play there. Sends it up to Colby Box. Colby, if he hurries, is going to have an opportunity. Colby versus Vice. Sends it right out in front. Sasky had a stick on that puck, but then twisted down. That was a good opportunity created by Colby Box. Sonoma comes back out of the zone. They're offsides. They need to regroup. Sent down towards Matt Chambers. Matt sends it up to Jackson. Jackson, 1 player to beat. Jackson goes down to the ice. No call there. He was tripped. Wow. Right at the blue line, Jackson, the Sonoma player's stick hit Jackson's skate. He fell down and no call. And we're owed 1. Brownie sends it over to Matt Chambers, over to Jackson. A dangerous play. Collins playing with fire. Well, they almost had a backdoor goal there. Sonoma trying desperately. Collins comes out to the point. Shot. Saved by Hayden. And that comes out of the zone. And back comes Sonoma. Got collected by Caleb. Caleb finds some space, sends it up to Weston. Weston goes down. Caleb can't get to it. Sonoma comes down the near side. And they dump it down. Cole behind his own net, wraps it up towards Caleb. Caleb collects. Can't get it out. Gosh. Caleb is stick-handed. Puck is just a little too far out in front of him. That shot deflected by CJ. Collins needs to get it out of the zone, and they finally do. CJ on it. They need to hold up. 11:45 left in the third period. Collins a one-goal lead. That shot sent all the way down wide. Sonoma sends it into the slot, pushed away by Hayden. Comes up to Brownie. Sorry, that's Kellen. Kellen sends it behind the net. He's got Junker with him. Collins could use an insurance goal here. Sonoma now 32 shots on goal to Collins 17. Keegan kept in nicely. Merrick. Sonoma out to mid-ice. Into the zone. All the way behind Hayden. Ty Morris. Ty clears it up to Junker. Junker pushed off the puck. Could have been interference. So the referees reluctant to make any calls so far in this third period. Even though they owe us one or two. Collins with only one power play in this game. They could have had several. And Sonoma with three of their own. But comes out to the point. There's a shot deflected by Sasky. Sasky got a skate on that one. Puck comes up to Colby Box. Colby eases it up the board. Not enough for icing. Nice job there. A good heads-up play by Colby Box. You do not want to see Collins play defense the rest of this game. It is not a good game plan. We've got to generate some offense. Here comes Jackson. Jackson, nice head pass to Kai, but there was a player right on Kai. Sonoma into the zone. Dancing around. He then tried to clear that. Intercepted. Sonoma. There's a shot. Goes wide. Weston sends it down. Is that going to be enough for icing? Looks like it's not. 9:25 left in the game. Here comes Sonoma with speed around a couple players. Oh, Collins has got to clear it when they have the opportunity. Kai tried to. There's a shot. Save. Boy, that one headed to the corner. And Hayden stuck that glove out there and got a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Sonoma in again. Dancing. Sent behind Hayden. Hayden's still playing a heck of a game. Collins has got to get some offense here. Playing with fire by letting Sonoma just come into the zone. And so Collins is going to get their second power play of the game here. That's nice. Number 56 is going to the box. Big defenseman. Boy, love to get an insurance goal here and make it a 2-goal lead on this power play. Face off won by Merrick. Sent down below by Bucky. Bucky to Merrick. Merrick up to Bucky. Bucky sent it over to Cole Leary. Junker behind the net. Collins controlling nicely. Collins needs to have some good passes. Sent all the way up to Cole Leary. Cole shoots it high over the net. That one sailed high by a mile. Kellen, battle on the near boards, and finally Junker comes out with it. Junker could go up top, decides not to, and here comes Sonoma. Sonoma back with it into the zone. Shot, glove save, Hayden Stoltz. Hayden Stoltz just seems like he's seeing everything this game. That was the 35th shot on goal for Sonoma. So face-off comes deep in the Collins zone. They still have a minute, 3 seconds left on this power play. Kai is going to take the face-off. Jackson's got it. Jackson pushed off the puck, but it goes to Brownie. Brownie into the zone. Brownie comes out of the zone. Collins needs to get set up again to use what time is remaining on this power play. Matt Chambers. Matt with it. Sends it over to Brownie. Jackson waiting at the blue line. Brownie drops it for Jackson. Jackson sends it over to Ian. Ian back to Matt Chambers. Matt sends it on net. Tipped in front by Kai. It goes wide out to Brownie. Brownie with it. Matt Chambers held in by Brownie. Brownie sends it to Ian Suaro. Jackson behind the net. Jackson reverses ice. Jackson pushed off the puck. Wrapped all the way around. Matt Chambers holds it in. Matt sends it down. Deflected in front. Jackson behind the net. Jackson to Kai. Kai shoots it wide. Oh, Kai set up beautifully by Jackson. Oh my gosh. Team's back at even strength. Oh boy. Ah, that was a golden opportunity there. Sonoma out shooting Collins nearly 2-1 in this game. But Collins with the 2-1 lead. 6:23 left in this game. Collins just trying to hold on in a must-win situation. Heiser with it. Heiser gets around a player. Nice job, Heiser. Heiser playing a whale of a game. He has Collins. What would be Collins' winning goal if they can hold on here. Held in by Ty. Saski. Colby box. And back comes Sonoma. Ty takes a whack at that puck but misses. Keegan wraps it around the boards. That pass attempt misses it to Mark. Sonoma shoots it high off the board. Battle behind Hayden for the puck. Sonoma, as they've done all morning, come out with it. Ty just banging that player against the boards behind the net, and the puck goes up into the netting. 5 minutes and 19 seconds left in this game. Collins up 2-1. Here comes Bucky and Cole on defense. Weston's line comes out. Weston, CJ, and Caleb. Collins controls. Caleb pushes it up the boards. Beaten for the puck by a Sonoma player, though. CJ chases. Comes to Sonoma. Nice defense by Saski. By Bucky. Here comes Caleb. Hey, Caleb. Down the boards. Down that player. Sends it into the slot. Taken away by Sonoma. Sonoma coming back with it. Down the far side. Shot. Blocked by Matt Chambers. And that one sent up and out by Weston. 4.5 minutes left in this game. Cleared by Ian. Sent back in by Merrick. And Ian sends it into the corner. Merrick with it. Merrick sends it back in. Dump down to the ice. Junker on it. Here comes Sonoma. 4:03 left in this game. Ian goes D to D over to Matt Chambers. Matt head pass, but intercepted by Sonoma. Ellen gets that one out of zone. That's going to be 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third period. Collins, 2-1 lead. Jackson, Kai, Brownie out there. Sonoma controls, comes into the zone. Nice read by Brownie. Intercepted that pass, but still kept in by Sonoma. Collins has got to play really tight defense here. Puck comes out to the point. Shot into the slot. Glove down by Hayden. And Sonoma takes a poke at that. Matt Chambers getting up slowly. Seems to be nursing his maybe right leg. Well, Matt is okay. Skates back to the bench. Jackson, Kai, and Brownie out there. Kai takes this face off. Controlled by Collins. Brownie sends it up ice to Keegan. Here comes Kai. Kai shoots it wide. Jackson up against the boards. Well, that one sent up towards Jackson. Jackson alone in the corner. How is that icing? Jackson's there first. Not sure. Okay, it's across the line. So Jackson tried his best to keep the icing from happening, and he was there. But I guess 2 minutes and 57 seconds left in this game. Collins needs this victory dearly. Sasky, Heiser, and Colby come out. Nicely cleared. Sasky on it. Sasky down the far boards. Sonoma desperately trying to even the score here. Collins desperately trying to keep it. Puck comes to Heiser. Heiser with the second period goal that put Collins ahead. Colby box. Colby and Heiser behind the net. Here comes CJ. CJ fresh off the bench. Puck sent all the way up and down. That's going to be icing. Nice. Just over 2 minutes left in this game. Boy, these seconds creeping by really slowly.
It's 0.
We're going to be happy campers up here if we can spend another 2 minutes and 17 seconds of this game without a goal getting scored against us. There's Bucky. Bucky shoots it. Saved by the Sonoma goalie. Puck all the way down into the Collins zone. Caleb Hay with it. Caleb sends it up and kept in the zone. Collins has got to be careful with the puck. We cannot give this team any more opportunities. CJ sends it up towards Weston. Weston, no icing here. Weston with it. Sends it in front. CJ had a golden opportunity right in the slot, but kind of partially fanned on that shot. Oh boy. And here comes Sonoma, poked out by Cole Leary. Caleb gets it out of the zone. A minute and a half left in this game. Cole Leary back behind the net for it. Cole sends it back the other direction towards Merrick. Cole with it. Cole sends it up. Here comes Junker. Junker uses his legs. Nice job. And gets it to Kellen. Kellen's got Merrick with him. Kellen fans on his shot. Kellen still with it. Kellen shoots it. Kellen still with it. Puck bouncing around in the slot, but nobody for Collins can get that puck to the net. Wow, 55 seconds left in this game. Merrick again doing a great job on forecheck. Kellen with it. Kellen shoots it. Kellen's golden opportunities here in the waiting seconds, and there's a goal! Yes, that was Merrick. Nice. Is that Merrick? Yeah. So Merrick with the goal. So wow. Merrick Bellis with a goal. Hopefully that seals it. Woo! Merrick and Kellen driving Sonoma crazy in front of their own net with lots of opportunities, and finally they put it home. Woo! Beautiful. So somebody calls timeout. Must have been. Yeah, yeah, yep. Good things happen when you create chaos in front of the net like that. And Kellen just would not give up.
Did you see him when he was in front of the net? He lost control. He chased it clear back in.
Merrick's been giving the defense of Sonoma problems all morning, and he just continued to do it there and finally got rewarded. So Collins now with a 2-goal lead with 44 seconds left. You'd think that should be enough. Collins still getting majorly outshot by this Sonoma Flyers team. The shots on goal, according to the scoreboard now, are 36 for the Flyers, 22 for Fort Collins. So we're going to keep an eye on the goalie here for the Sonoma Flyers. He's probably going to want to get out of the net as soon as possible. So if we can win this faceoff, which we do, comes back to Matt Chambers. Matt sends it up and then held in by Merrick, and that's going to be offside. That's okay. 34 seconds left in the game. So far, so good. We want to keep that Sonoma goalie in his net. Younker's out there with Kellen and Merrick. Nelly decides to leave this line out there, playing so well. Why not? Merrick just pins it against the boards, and why not? Battle right there for it. Merrick not giving it up, still right there. Finally, Kellen dumps it in. 19 seconds left in the game. Collins players banging their sticks against the boards because they are applauding their boys for this effort. 5 seconds left in the game. Sonoma shot 1-0. That's going to do it. What a victory. Collins gathers around Stoltze, who played one heck of a game today. So at 7:45 in the morning, we have some very happy Fort Collins players. They played one heck of a game. All right, so Collins at this point after 3 games has a 2-1 record, 2-0-1 record, 2 wins, no losses, and a tie. And we're going to go back to the hotel, regroup, and rest up for our afternoon game against our own Northern Colorado team, the Junior Eagles Bantam A team. And if we win that game, then we should be in the championship game on Monday. We'll see. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching.